How to leave a woman wanting more. Stay tuned.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, who is Anthony Spade, the link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be talking about how to make a woman keep wanting more of you. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because this is what's going to be your kryptonite when it comes to a woman. The ability to keep her guessing. The ability to not allow her to analyze you as quick as she analyzes the other guys. You have to understand that strip clubs work because women understand the mindset of the guy that's walking inside the strip club. The owner of the strip club understands the mindset of the women working for him as well as the guys coming in. All right? So women know when these guys come around, they have the same routine. They're gonna do the same dances. Their lap dances are gonna be the same. It's gonna all be the same way because they know how men are going to react to it, right? But let's come back into reality. In reality, the average woman knows exactly what a man's gonna say. He knows exactly what a man's gonna do. Why is that? Because the rich guy, the middle class guy, and the poor guy all tell her the same thing, which is why women lose respect for men and only respect the small few. All right, so today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you how to keep a woman interested in you that you must do manually that alpha males are doing subconsciously, which means they naturally do this, but in order for you to master it, you have to learn to do it yourself. Let's get started. First, you gotta know how to hang up on her in the middle of a conversation. All right? That's one thing you guys are scared to do. When you're on the phone with a woman, you want to be on the phone all day, but she doesn't. So what you do is you wait for her to say, all right, I'll call you back. All right, I got to get back to work. Or, all right, I got to go do these things. You're always waiting for her to end the conversation. And that's what keeps you wanting more. You get dopamine releases from talking to her, and then you start to get comfortable if y'all sit on the phone long enough. No, the conversation is never good when you run out of things to talk about. All right, understand that. If you're on the phone with her for a good amount of time and y'all run out of things to talk about, you don't want to do that because you send her off the phone bored. Now she knows everything about you. She knows what you're doing, how you're feeling. All right, she automatically is starting to dislike you while you think you and her have created a bond. What you must do is you must learn to end the conversation fast, and you want to end the conversation mid-conversation. What do I mean mid-conversation? Once you're on the phone and you get to the point and you get out of the conversation what you came on the phone for, now it's time for you to get off the phone. But when you get off the phone, you don't want to tell her why you're getting off the phone. You just want to say, hey, let me just hit you right back. Something came up. All right, really fast. Once you get what you want, hey, let me hit you back. Something came up. Hey, let me hit you back. I was doing something. Hey, let me do that. See, you can say, hey, let me hit you back because I got to do something, but you don't have to give an explanation as to what you're going to do. But you must learn to get off the phone first. You must learn to end the conversation first because if she ends it, that means she got bored. But if you end it, you keep her guessing what would have happened in the conversation. Next, when you go out with her, you have to learn to keep your dates under an hour. All right? I have a thing. If you and a girl are really getting to know each other, you want to do little coffee shops. You want to do little stuff. You shouldn't be taking her to 5-star restaurants and things like that. But what you want to do is you want to learn to make your dates short and sweet. She needs to always be thinking, He never wants to come home and hit it. He's never trying to do this, but we have a good time when we're out with each other. She needs to be guessing that even though you and her are having a good time, there's always a better woman out there that you may like. Now, some of you guys don't want a woman to think if there's another girl in your life because you're scared of losing her. It don't work like that. Just because she's forcing you to be beta and she's forcing you to give her a lot of attention does not mean that she's gonna go love another man because you didn't call her today. She's gonna go love the man that's not calling her that much. So you must never do too much. It's the same thing with conversations. You get off first, but when you're in a date, don't try to hit it. Don't try to. The only time you want to have sex with a woman is when she's ready to rip your clothes off while you're driving down the road. You don't never want to try to have sex with a woman when you're in the mood and she's not. So you must drag that out of her. She must always want to be in the mood because she has to always think that there's a better woman. So she has a short amount of time to where she can actually win you over. You start doing that by making your dates shorter. Next, never adjust to her schedule. What do I mean by that? I mean by if you and her have to keep rescheduling in order for it to work in your favor, you keep rescheduling until everything works in your favor. It's that simple. You have to understand a woman is automatically used to having her way with men. So she's gonna be waiting for you to adjust your schedule. She's gonna be waiting for you to follow her lead in the relationship. You don't do that. You start off at the beginning. She goes on dates when you are available, not when she's available, because all the other guys, they're gonna make themselves available for a woman. You can't. She needs to feel like there's a small window of time for her to actually captivate your mind because the other larger part of your brain is dedicated to what you're doing other than talking to her. All right? So you must learn this, and you have to learn this fast. If you don't learn this, trust me, you're gonna be chasing for the rest of your life. Next, this has to deal with kissing. If you manage to get around to kissing her, and this is after you guys have been talking, you've been following the first 3 steps, and now you're around to where you get a kiss, you must not try to make love with the kiss. You must not try to French kiss. You must keep kisses as taps. No tongue, no let's sit there and make love while I rub on your booty and we get all into it and I can feel you getting hot. You cannot do that. All right? You cannot do that. She may get horny for a little bit because she's teasing you, but then she'll stop. So you gotta keep her guessing with the kiss, because if she doesn't think that you're going to another woman whenever you leave her, then you would never fully have her attention. Last but not least, and this is probably a key thing that you want to do. You want to keep telling her that you only want friends with benefits, all right? If you're already doing the first 4 things, trust me, this is going to work when it doesn't look like you want to wife her up, because all the other guys want to wife her up. The more you tell her, I'm just looking for friends with benefits, and you're actually playing the mystery role, the more she's going to come for you, the harder she's going to work for you. And the reason why she's doing that is because all these different moves that she's getting for you makes her feel different, and it adds adventure to her life, and it gives her something to do because the rest of the world is just given to her. You have to understand, women are being told they're beautiful 100 times a day, even from men and women. Women are walking around in this fantasy world that they are allowed to live because of beta males. In order for you to captivate their mind, it's gonna require you to be a certain way subconsciously. All right, but first you have to start acting it out reality-wise in order for you to get it. It's not manipulation, it's just learning. Because believe it or not, a woman is going to fully think how to manipulate you, and she's gonna hide it by acting like she's in love. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.